I'm just trying to stay out of the matrix, the Arteta matrix. Trying not to get bamboozled by the cult leader in his press conference, telling us that we have to shut our mouths, basically, and just accept second spot, because it's been unprecedented how we've achieved it this season. Fantastic. It's been unbelievable what we've achieved this season with all the context. It's been a fantastic season. We want to cement second place, and with all the context around what's happened and the circumstances this season, it's been unbelievable what we've achieved. It's been really impressive. And if you can't see what he's doing, then tough. It is what it is.
Like I say, you can F off down to Tottenham and watch a cup final. You know what I mean? Like...
And I'll give you this exact direct quote from this guy. He says, where are we? Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is class. Do you have any regrets? I wouldn't use that word. I think you probably have regrets in your life and anything that you do in your professional life as well. When you have done your best, I can guarantee and give you my word that I have tried my best. We all have. If you ask if we wanted a different outcome, especially with how close we've come again, the answer is yes. But that doesn't undermine the incredible things this team has done again in the context that we play against the opposition that we play with the circumstances we've had. It's impossible to undermine. He's a cult leader, mate. So basically what he's saying is we've had loads of injuries. Yeah, we're going to get second maybe. Yeah, and if you think that's a bad achievement this season, you're a problem.
Yeah, but he's also talking about context, because he's saying even though we're probably going to finish on less points than we did the last 2 years, in context, it's still a good season. That's what he's saying in context, but it's not though.
Nope.
But
that's what he's saying. No, he's a joker, mate. He's a joker. He spends half the press conference telling everyone how great our fans are. Oh, the way we play in front of the in the stadium, guys, with 60,000. The connection, the energy we have with the fans, guys. Why does he keep doing that, Rants? He mentions the fans 3 or 4 times every press conference. Do you know why?
Because you need to keep them on side.
Keep them on side. Thank you. Now they feel part of something with Super Duper Mick. Now he's using every single excuse they use. Their context, injuries, the circumstances. You can't undermine what he's done. I'm the only manager in world football that could have done this. He's basically saying. Yeah, it's an absolute joke,
but bro,
mate.
No one's undermining anything, bro. Like, you've had multiple opportunities to be successful. You haven't been. Like, I don't think it's undermining what he's done by saying, all right, cool, you've done your best and it just wasn't good enough, bro. That's not undermining anything, bro. You haven't won anything.
Nope.
You haven't won anything. Like at the end of the day, sometimes in life, there's no nuance and it's just black and white. Like,
yeah, 5 years, no trophy.
Yeah, no trophy in 5 years, bro. Like, points wise, you're going backwards. On the eye test, you're going backwards as well, because your team is less and less and less attractive to watch. Like, there's no progression in any way, shape, or form. It's only regression. There's no context needed for that.
Nope. None. Yeah, he is an elite level gaslighter. Yeah, he's a cult leader, mate. The way he bamboozles things, and people, sorry. Yeah, and the way he says it, like, with so much force. Yeah, and then the way he twists words. Yeah, he's super clever, this guy. Yeah, he's very, very good at psychology. Yeah, and the way he always mentions the fans, he's keeping them on side.
Yeah, because he knows that as long as he's got these guys, as long as he's got the fans on side, it's extremely unlikely that his job's in trouble. Do you know what I mean? What usually happens is the fans turn on the manager, and then sooner or later the pressure starts to go from the players to the manager up to board level. Do you know what I mean? So if you can control the fans, then it will always keep you there.
Yeah, 100%. And that's what he's doing. He said when he first came in, that he speaks to people in other sports to get their mindset and their thought process and how they do things in basketball or rugby or whatever it may be. Yeah. Okay. And he's come back after doing all of that and thought, yeah, cool. The easiest way to do this is just get the fans in my pocket. Bro, I saw the show last night, right? And they sound exactly like him. 2 of the lads that were on there sound exactly like him. They all sound the same, Rants.
Yeah, because it's sound bites, Lee. That's why, same with the United fans. Oh, he needs his own players. Give him a window. I'll give him a window to jump out of me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, give him a window, Lee. Bro, Lee, it's the truth. Give him a window, bro. Like, are you taking the piss? Give him a window. Give him a window, but he don't deserve his own players.
He hasn't got all of his own players. Well, that's not the idea. Well, if he needs all of his own players, to be good at his job, then I'm sorry, mate, he's not good at his job, is he?
100%. That doesn't make no
Rants,
sense.
what phase is Lauren Blanc in? Because he's just won a title yesterday. Rants, first season at Al Ittihad.
Oh shit, for real. I didn't realize he was their manager.
First season.
I didn't realize he was their manager. It's all making sense now.
First season. Al Hilal are about to sack them. I think they have sacked their manager because he didn't win the title. He won it last year. He didn't win it this year. Sacked. I think he's sacked. I may be wrong. Chat, I know. Yeah. What phase is Bologna's manager in? First trophy in 51 years.
Amazing, yeah.
He got the job in the summer.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
About his own players.
What phase is Go Ahead Eagles manager in Holland? First trophy in 90 plus years. Why? How comes Ajax didn't win it? Or PSV? Or Feyenoord? How comes he can do it in first season? But there's so many examples of this crap. What phase is Hansi Flick in? Done a domestic treble yesterday.
Mental.
First season.
Not his own players, bro. A lot of these players were promoted by Xavi. Like, they're not his players.
He signed one player, Danny Olmo, who spent half the season out injured.
Yeah.
In and out the team. He can't stay fit. Yeah, there's so many of these. Somebody put in my comment section on my video yesterday, since 2021, there's been 33 different managers. There are 33 different managers in the top 5 leagues that have won a trophy. 33. Since 2020, 2021. So since we won a trophy, that season onwards, after that, 33 different managers in the top 5 leagues have won trophies. But don't worry, guys, nobody can do better than this guy. And all these people keep telling me, Rants, and telling you no one can do better. He needs all his own players. Well, how comes then your manager is in the final right now without any of his own, Dorgu. How did he get to the final then? Surely he only needs all of his own players to get to finals, right? Yeah, same with Arteta. Oh, it takes time. Well, it didn't take him time. He didn't have any of his own players, mate, and he got us to a final and won it in 6 months.
And that was without Saka as well at the time, wasn't it? Because he didn't play.
No, he was on the bench. Didn't play. Bro,
this is what I'm saying, Lee, bro. That's what I don't like. I don't like how these guys, how they pick and they choose, yeah. When you need your own players, when you don't need your own players, and then when you call bullshit, yeah, and you actually, you show them that they're chatting shit, they always move the goalposts, bro.
Yep. Yardman was on Smoke last night on that show, yeah. Because and the reason I jumped on there, it was on Potts' channel, yeah. My chat was lighting up, going, "Yo, Yardman's going off." So I tuned in, and he asked this geezer a question. And what they do, Rants, when you sit on these panel shows there, when they know their back's against the wall, they sit there, they get asked a question, and they come back with a question. That is the answer. They'll ask you a question.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And then what happens is,
they're rattled when they do that.
Then what I do is then I cut them off straight away. Yeah, but now I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one that's always angry. I'm the one that's the aggressive one on the shows. Yeah, but they're sitting there lying. Yeah, they sat there last night, these lads, yeah, and there's millions of these Rants in your fan base and my fan base, yeah, right? They sit there and go, "Oh, well, he's the manager. I back the manager. I'm not manager in or manager out. I just back the manager." Yeah, cool. Did you back Ten Hag then? Because that's what you got to say to him, and they'll say no. Okay, cool. So I said to this lad last night, "Did you back?"
Some of them actually do. This is the wickedest thing. Some of them just believe.
Some of them.
I'm just gonna back every single manager that comes in indiscriminately, bro. Like, it's like, do you not have functioning brain cells of your own?
No, some of them do, Rants, yeah, but the majority of ones in your fan base and the Arsenal fan base that do these panel shows, yeah, on YouTube, most of them did not back Ten Hag. Yeah, most of them realized he was a dud pretty quick and wanted him out. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Most of them didn't want Unai Emery. So when they're sitting there saying, "Well, he's the manager of the football club. I support the football club. I'm backing my manager." Cool. Did you back Unai? No. I said, "So why didn't you back him then?" Because he's the manager of the football club you support, right? Bro, there's millions of these people, yeah. It's so jarring, yeah, right? Because they know they're lying. I know they're lying, yeah. The club are playing up to these people. The PR this football club has done since we got knocked out of PSG the other day is a disgrace. Right?
Yeah,
they dropped the Zubimendi. They dropped the open training the other day. To be fair, that was free. They didn't charge you to go in there. Right? And then they've dropped the new kit. Now they're dropping 29's fit and healthy and available.
Yeah, I see him running around now. They're saying, yeah, he's fit for the final, Lee. Shame you're not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's fit. Look at what we could have had. Look at where we could have been if we had him. They're rushing back tomorrow. It's the last home game. They're rushing back. Oh, sorry, Sunday. They're rushing back because it'd be, look, we could have done, look, we missed our striker. Yeah, this guy is so intelligent, bro. Yeah, and most people that roam the planet are thick. Yeah, so he's just playing up to the ones that are thick. The ones that think outside the box that actually look at logic, yeah, and look at the actual facts, yeah, they're the ones that are put in the gutter.